Good morning, Periscope family. I am back in New York. It's Doreen again from Heal Me Emotion Incorporated. And I am back in New York after being in Fort Lauderdale for 3 days. And I'm hit the road running. I started this morning, got back into my routine with my children, getting them back and forth to school, and then my son to his day hat program and so forth. And as I'm driving, I'm just thinking about all the things that I've learned within the last 3 days. And just now in my mind, just trying to figure out how am I going to get all of this stuff done? And where do I start? And one of the key things that I really feel that God has been talking to me about for over the last month is the fact that He has a system. And His system is perfect. That's all He keeps telling me. I have my system is perfect. And I'm realizing that there's so many different systems out there. There's systems of exercise, there's systems of nutritional protocol. There's all different types of systems out there. And our choice is about which system or which protocol that we're going to use. So with me, because there's so many different types of systems that are out there, I'm basically trying to figure out which system I should be using. But I think I'm going to really stick with God's system and try my best to try to figure out how to put all of the systems that He has in place, His righteousness, His purity, His holiness, His integrity, and put all of that into the systems that I'm working with. Now, most of you don't know, but I do have my own company, and it's a health coaching company called Heal Me Emotion Incorporated, but I'm also involved with a company called Rejuvenetics. And I really like Rejuvenetics. I'm actually falling in love with Rejuvenetics because their system is not perfect, because there's no other system perfect but God's. But their system is a 5-step system that just makes sense. And I know that if I follow it, it's going to work. So what I need to do now is just follow the system. It's like God says, my ways are perfect. I have a way that is right, and men follow their own way, and their way ends up being death or wrong, and they're ended going around in circles. I don't want to go around in circles this time. I want to follow the system and make it work and see the productivity of what it says that I can do. So God's system is perfect. His ways are better than our ways, are higher than our ways. So I'm going to follow His way of doing things today. So as I get ready for directorship training, it's not really directorship training, but I'm calling it directorship training because it's getting me to the point of directorship, which is my next goal in my company. I'm just going to have to follow the system. And just when you're going through your day today, just look at all the systems that are around you and realize which systems are working and which systems are not working. And then find a way to make the system that works work for your life. So I tell my class that, okay, which system of nutritional protocol are you going to follow? Are you following vegetarianism, pescatarianism? Are you doing Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem? What system are you following? And whatever that system is, make sure that you're putting your 100% in it, because any system that you do only halfway, it's not going to work. You're only going to get the amount of work into that system that you put into that system. So if you're putting 100% in the system, that's a good system and a system that works and is full of integrity, you're going to get that 100% out. So with this new this new way of thinking, not a new way of thinking, but an old way of thinking, but I'm actually going to put my 100% in. I'm going to do my best to make that work, because I've been watching the way everyone else has been doing it, and it really does work. The 5-step system really does work. And if I can just apply that to everything, it's just like with God's word. He said, my word works if you work it. He said, my way will not fail you if you just follow what He's doing. So as I'm following God's word as to what I need to be doing, following His system, applying it to these systems, I know I'm going to be successful. So as you go through your day today, look at all the systems that are around you, and then ask yourself what's working, what's not working, and then use the system that's working for you and put 100% into it. Until later, talk to you later. God bless.